I got good news. See, you remember? Now what did I fucking... Oh, it's behind me. Okay, let me explain the situation, right? I've been finished with washing my clothes and drying my clothes about it was 5:46 p.m. And I've been out here messing with my car and organizing it and figuring out what I have to do and how I'm going to do this to go get my struts done tomorrow. Well, in the process of me organizing the back near the gate, you know, when you lift up the gate, the back gate, the rear end of my car, and I open up the back door that flips up, and I get into my little storage area behind the third row seating. But for me, my third row seating is down, and I have my other tote that has a bunch of, it's not garbage, but it's garbage. Not really, but I'm putting it that way. But anyway, forget the details. Okay. When my window got stuck, or it didn't get stuck, but the control wouldn't allow it to go up or down. So, for some reason, I gotta get my salad done before it rains. It's gonna rain. And it just started cooling down. I just stopped sweating. And I have no more I have a little bit of ice. My thumb hurts so bad. Oh my God, every time it doesn't hurt like when I can move it a little bit, but I can't bend it. If I bend it, it locks and it hurts. I don't know what causes it. I don't know. I know what the hand looks like, but I haven't been able to study. But I know this right here is all swollen. Not too bad, but it's enough. And sounded like a little bit of an accident. So, before I show you the proof that I didn't lose something or something didn't fall out my window that I thought I did. Now, may I mind you, I can't remember what night it was. It was the night before. It was the night before the morning, the wee hours of the morning, or the next day, that my car got broken into from my window because of I had plastic, I had a shower curtain and I had it taped, but not completely. And even if I did have it completely, they tore it open. They like pinched it through and tore it open and took my stuff. Whatever. And then they broke I threw it out yesterday, my phone holder, which would have done me good right now because it's overcast and it's about to rain. Not yet. It may rain. It's getting cloudy and gray over that way. But anyway, out west. Anyway, I thought when I was going down Military Trail and I was heading north, and it was really dark out, and I couldn't see, and my window, I had not yet covered it. I had not yet covered it with the plastic. So, what happened was, I had nothing covering the window, so the window was down, and I had a few things on my cooler, and as I was driving, and I think I switched lanes or something, and I thought something fell out of my car, out of the window, because it didn't sound like, I heard another car run something over, and it broke to pieces. And I'm thinking, because my mind was all over the place, and I couldn't remember, and I couldn't find my sensor. My front left sensor that I bought up in Apopka in Central Florida. It didn't get broke. It didn't get lost. I found it. So, I did not lose. Shut up. I want to your organization. Okay. Anyway, I found my sensor. It was in the little bag that I thought was on top of my tote. And I thought that went out the window. And I thought a car ran over it. But I don't think it's really made out of a lot of plastic. I don't think. I think it's more of like a rubber hose and maybe so what I heard crack outside that some car went over and broke. It was maybe something from my car, but I don't know what it was. I don't recall what it was. And if it was, it wasn't something important because I haven't found out yet. I don't think. It wasn't my phone's. I don't know what it could have been. But I'm not sweating it. And there's a beetle or a bee or a fly. Thank you, it flew out. So, I got my sensor. I found it in my thing, my laundry basket back there. That's a metal laundry basket. Not metal, but it's like metal. And then I have another little metal basket, aluminum basket inside, holding my my tire inflation thingy. So, and that's keeping that in the box so the box doesn't come apart. Then I got my coolant, my empty coolant, and my oil, my engine oil, my transmission oil, my brake fluid, power steering, my jack oil. I have my dustpans, my funnel thingies. I have a gray and a black one, and I have my not spark plugs, the things that charge the car, that from car to car. I forgot the name of them. I forgot the name of them. The something cables, I can't remember the name. I got those. I got my little $10 vacuum. And I think then I have other stuff around it. But anyway, when I was just back there looking at everything and organizing it, to see what I was going to do with it, if I'm going to bring it to my sons to have them hold it for me while I go get my car fixed. But the thing is, if I do that, I would have had to already been down there. I should have taken a shower. I should have already taken a shower and headed down to my son's to put the stuff, or I could go, I don't want to go down there. I'm all sweaty and dirty. So I'm going to go take a shower now. Maybe I could still leave my important things with him in the apartment if he's home. And that way I could drive back in the morning or before it gets rush hour traffic after I clean my car out to finish vacuuming it. So I have a lot. This is everything I wanted to do in the past week, but I couldn't do it because I was busy doing God's work and it was raining. And my skin was broke out, so I couldn't go and do these things, and I had to wait for my check because I had money, but I didn't want to spend it because I didn't know what was going to happen. So I have my ABS sensor. I did not lose it. It did not get broken. Let me show you the proof. But let me see if I can get a sip of water out of here. I got a sip, but I'm still thirsty. I don't want to go to my son's right now because I got a shower. Ow! But it's usually busy at this hour. But it's the holiday, so maybe it's not busy. So I might go now. And that way I can make it down there before 10 or 11 o'clock. Before 11 o'clock and see if I could talk to him and see if he's home. So I could leave my totes that don't have buggies in them. There's not any buggies back there. It's mainly up front because I've kept it clean. I even vacuumed it. There wasn't many buggies. They're mainly in the front seat and behind the front seat. They haven't really gone that far back. Thank God. There's been maybe one or two, but the totes that I have are clear and they're closed. And there's not junk. It's not like dirty junk. It's not like it's a clean, organized junk. So, anyway, hopefully he'll be awake tonight and I could drop my stuff off there so I can get my car fixed in the morning. And maybe I can start working on the third row seating tonight after I get the stuff out. Even though that parking lot is so dark. But I need to go somewhere where it's lit up so I can see what I'm doing. and it's not really safe to do that. I might just have to wait till the break of dawn to be able to go there at the mechanic and be already there, and maybe I could start doing what I need to do to finish removing the third row seating and the paneling so that they don't have to do that. So I could maybe still afford to get my sensors done. Hopefully. I'm hoping that since they're going to have the tires off, that all they'll have to do is charge me for like maybe an hour worth of labor to do the two sensors, to remove and replace them. And then I have to pay for the sensors. But being that I had to spend an extra $60 on this homeless guy, and I can't return the stuff, so I have to wait till he gets out of the hospital and gets cleaned up and is better to where he could wear the boots that I got him. So, and then I got to get a pair of socks for him to make sure, maybe two pairs, so it'll be good. Hopefully God will heal him and allow him to come back after he's healed and clean. Or at least maybe I know that he is, I don't even know how I'm going to find this out, because I don't know how I'm going to find out what hospital he went to. I don't know what hospital they would have taken him to, and I should have asked. I didn't ask for his name, his real name. I only know him by his street name. I never really bothered to ask his real name, because people are like, they think it's cool to be reminded or be known by their fake name, their little street name. That's the mentality of you people. No, I'd rather be known by my real name, by my real works. Anyway, I'm going to go take a shower. Let me show you the box in the bag for proof. Because I had the box in a bag with all other stuff, like all the other boxes I save from the products I buy. So that's like what I have. I have a bunch of cards and letters and stuff that I bought for like my apartment from Dollar Tree. For my apartment or home that I get. They're like, it's little stuff. It's nothing to me, it's stuff that's not going to bother, that's not going to get germy. I mean, I could always clean it, wipe it down, it's stuff that I would hang on the door outside, or maybe somewhere on a wall, like before entering the bathroom or in the bathroom. It's one of those little Dollar Tree things that you hang up. I like what it said, and I like I couldn't even afford to get the other ones I wanted, because I only wanted that one, but it would have been nice to have the others, because it would have been a nice set to have like in the bathroom, on the bathroom wall, as like a set of 3. It would have looked nice now that I think about it, but I can't even remember them. But I had another little dead buggy, see, and another one, because they got me, see that? That's a dead scabies from my skin. From the ones that I had on my neck that like died off because of the cream. So like I said, the cream kills the buggies, and then it makes them fall off when they scab up and fall off. Hence scabies, scabies, bug. Let me show you. I'm going to get out, because then I got to put my pillow away. Them lemons I got at Aldi's smell bad already. They smell bad already. And I threw away the fucking receipt. They smell very strong. And they were $4 or $5. But they looked really good. But I know they poisoned them on me. And that's why I don't like having things in my car. Especially when I leave the windows all the way down. Or not all the way, but a little bit down. They get into my car when I'm inside Walmart. Because I'm in there usually for half an hour. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 minutes, whatever. Not usually that long anymore. I used to be. But they go into my car while I'm in there, and they talk to each other. They work as a team. And they put stuff. See how it's brown? See, that one's no good. That one's brown. See? See? I've only had them a day. That's 4 lemons, and they're all brown. They're going brown, because there's... If I cut them open, they're all bad. I bet you. So now if I use them for my ice water, which I did not get to use today because I was very thirsty, and I didn't have a full cup of ice water. Why? Because I had to use the water for my tea. And my tea is full and I didn't get to drink it and it's not hot anymore. Because it's been like 4 or 5 hours. It's lukewarm again. Lukewarm. But it'll help hydrate me. I went to the bathroom poopy 3 times today. I might have lost track. It might have been 4. I can't remember if it was 3 or 4. But I went poopy 3 times at least. Within minutes of each other. So, I'll show you the proof. I got to get my pillow fixed together. And I need to look on the internet for a pillow. And I need to get another thermos. I might need to get 2 more. Because, see, when I bought this in like 2017, 18, I don't know. It was one of those years when I had my car. It was right after, it was 2020, just after I got my car, I think. I got this. And when I bought it, see that defect? That was already broke. Because when they put the screw in, they drilled it too much. And it broke the plastic. So that kind of is hindering this from fulfilling its purpose. Because it's not airtight. So it loses heat or air or whatever. Rather heat. So, and it's also down there too. See there, it cracked from there. When they put the handle on, they screwed it, because I know there's a screw in it because I could see it underneath. There's a screw inside, like underneath here. So when they put that screw in or whatever down here inside and there, they tightened it too much or stripped the material and it cracked it. The same thing with that. And I paid like, I think, $14 for this. But they have them online cheaper than that. So I'm going to go and get them online and get either 1 or 2 more of them. But when I could afford them, right now I don't know, because I already helped somebody. That was my extra money. It wasn't even extra money. I'm going to have to get a payday advance to help me get my sensors done. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have to get a payday advance. And I need money for the next 2 weeks to pay for my struts. Because I am not going to wait until next month, because I applied to the finance company already. And I have 30 days to take use of that. And it ends this week. So I have to go tomorrow. So I have to go to my son's and see if he could hold my stuff for me, so I can take out the 3rd row seating so I could have my struts put in. So I don't have to pay extra money out of my pocket that I don't have, because God fucked it up already by making me spend $60 on another person. That was the money that was supposed to help me get my struts done and my ABS sensors done. Because I didn't know I was going to have to buy 2 headlights. And because the price that they were on at this certain .com online thingy, car parts, it was like 1/3, actually 2/3 of the price. It was actually, no, yeah. It was only like, it was not even, no, it was only a quarter of the price of what the dealer charges, or what AutoZone or Pep Boys or O'Reilly's charges. They charge like $400 per headlight. I got them at a quarter of the price. I got 2 headlights for less than the price of 1 at the dealership. Nat, get the fuck out of here. Let me show you the proof of my sensor. That made my day. That helped relieve a lot of the stress or the tension off of my heart, my chest, because I didn't lose that $46 for that sensor. So now I don't feel so upset or mad. However, I don't know what fell out of my car, if it was even something that fell out of my car. It could have been something that was already in the road that somebody else ran over, or that fell out of somebody else's car that they ran over. I don't know. I don't know what was on my tote, on my cooler, that fell out. I can't, it wasn't my glasses. I'm trying to think what plastic item I had. It wasn't my mirror. Wasn't my mirror. I don't know what it was. It wasn't my other phone. I have my phones. I don't know what it was. I'm not even going to worry about it because it wasn't something... It wasn't any of my... I got my USB adapter and I got my USB connectors. So it's not the... That's what I need. That's what I need. And I can't fit them in here. And that's what I wanted to wash. I wanted to wash my case, my phone case. They won't fit in here because I have 2 phones in here. But that's what this is for. I have my 2 old phones in here that I bought within a year before I bought that phone. So it's actually, these are 1 and 2 year olds, or 2 and 3 year olds. Yeah, one of them is the one I had when I worked at Walmart, and that's where it happened. That's when my other phone got damaged. It still works though. The one that I thought was gonna get ruined from me dropping it in the water, it didn't get ruined. But I did start to have problems with the speaker. I paid for another speaker, but they didn't change it. But anyway. And then this one, or was it this one? And I got this one. Wait a minute, it might have been this one. It might have been this one. It might have been this one. I don't know which one it was. I don't know if I bought this one after. No. This one ruined. This one got ruined because I couldn't afford to buy another screen protector. And I kept dropping it. And it cracked. And then it finally got ruined because it fell into my cup of soda or a cup of water. That's what this one was. So this was before Walmart. And then this one was the one I got. And I got after that one when I was still at Walmart. And this one also fell into the mop bucket. But it still worked. But then I still kept it because it still worked. And then when I came back from Apopka, the first time, I bought the one that I got now. I think. I don't think there was another one. I have more phones in the back. I have most of all my old phones, except for the ones I got taken. Because I want to be able to get them fixed and have them turned back on so I can get the stuff off them. Because I have a lot of proof on them. And that's why God didn't allow me. That's why he broke my phones, or had situations that they got broke or ruined or didn't work, or they made them not work. Because they didn't want me to be able to share with you the proof of the text messages that I got from my sister and my mommy. But I still got some of them. They didn't think I had. So I still didn't post the messages, the conversations that me and my younger brother had, my middle brother, as I was trying to fill him in on the family generational curses and of the details that he doesn't know. I'm just wasting my time because I need to get my salad together and eat. I only had 1 kiwi with some ice cream. And I need to eat and get my pillow together. And I need to go take a shower. And I need my car fixed. Unless I go Wednesday. Because I need to go drop my stuff off. I wish there was something I can use to protect my headlights. Is there something I could use to tape around the edges, or to make sure that it has like a like, you know, like caulk, like a caulk to protect it from getting leaks or from anyone trying to sabotage it. Is there like a caulk that I could use around the trim of the light so that it doesn't ever leak? I didn't think of that. Because I don't know if caulk can, if it can sustain the heat from the light. So I don't know. Yeah, these are the things I don't know because I never got to learn or advance. That's a whole nother subject. Oh my God. Okay, so after the way I found my sensor, see, which is the way, this is how I found it. It was inside my laundry basket, my metal laundry basket, without the cover on it. I'll show you one other time when I'm back there. So I got my sensor that I thought was what fell off of my, because I could have swore I had it on my cooler. And I could have swore that's what fell out the window. Because my window wouldn't go back up. And I tried and I tried and I tried. I didn't pray, which I should have prayed about. Maybe it would have went up and I wouldn't have had to worry about losing my money and my other. And that's another thing I need. I need another key fob. And I don't have the $300 for that. Unless I get a job. So it was sitting, when I took everything out of my laundry basket to reorganize it, because I had helped somebody with trying to charge their car, which I thought was going to work, but their battery was corroded by the connectors. And so, yeah, it didn't work. So he obviously needed to find something to clean his battery with, but it might have just been shot. I don't know. So I went and looked inside one of my boxes, in my bags that I had the empty boxes in, because I knew I didn't throw it away. Because I wanted to save it so that when I get the other 2 or 3 of them, that they're the same brand. So I got the box, got it in the box, unopened, but the box is all falling apart, so now I got to put it back together. So I got my ABS sensor that I thought fell out my window. So it wasn't that fell out my window. If it was even anything from my car that fell out. It might have been something from somebody else's car, or it might have been something that was already on the road that somebody ran over. But I thought, because it was weird how something happened, and when I heard something break, and I didn't see my sensor up there because that's where it was last. But I think I moved it and put it in the back when my window wouldn't go up. So I think that was the smart thing I did. And I just couldn't, I was so upset with everything going wrong, and I didn't know what God was doing and the devil was doing. And I was pissed because I'm over here working my bum off, sacrificing my health and my life to save everybody else and to save this country. And I'm not just talking about the white people, but all of you are the racists, because you still have it against us that, oh, we fucked your people. No, we didn't. You fucked your own people. They fucked themselves, just like my people fucked themselves. So get the information right. So, but anyway, what I am going through is to help the whole world. Not just here, not just the United States, not just me. It's to help the whole world, actually. Because the mindset and mentality of generations upon generations ago is about war, power, authority, and control. But they don't realize that is what could cause them to lose their country. You know, but I'm going to stop at that because I'm not going to say everything I know. That's for, you know, but the way that this country is going, if it doesn't change, I don't care who the fuck you think you are. If the world doesn't change its ways, it's going to end in a World War III in America or involving America. That's all I'm going to say. You don't know it because you're not suffering. You don't see. You're blinded by the money. You're blinded by the devil and the enemies and the haters that don't want you to know the truth. Okay? They're breaking up and dividing my family. And my family did it to themselves first and foremost. Okay? And they did it more so upon each generation because they lacked and failed to be educated and informed, tamed and disciplined. And it's like they didn't know. Now I get why there's that red cloth in the tree. You fucking assholes. You idiots. I just caught on to that. I didn't actually. I did the other day when I was here. When I did my other clothes. Because I only did laundry about 3 or 4 days ago. My bad. No, maybe a week ago. I was here about a week ago. But I haven't taken a shower since last Thursday. And then I took one yesterday. So it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it was 3 days. I went, because I took it Thursday, so Friday morning I was clean. So Friday into Saturday I didn't take a shower, Saturday into Sunday. So it was like 2 nights and 3 days. But it felt like a whole, being to me, it felt like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I didn't take a shower. Because the heat, the humidity, the sweat, and me going pee or poo or whatever. And just being in the same clothes for 3 days because I didn't change. So it made me feel like it's been 4 days since Thursday. So I'm thinking Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It would have been 4 today if I didn't take one yesterday. But it was only 3. I took one yesterday. No, it was. Because yesterday was Sunday. Today's Monday. So it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it was like 4 nights. Okay, wait. Thursday night into Friday morning I took a shower. So it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it was 3 days and 2 nights. So to me it felt longer than that because I was dirty and smelly and stinky, sweaty. And it's getting dark and I need to make my food. I need to rinse my tomatoes, cut my onion, open up the can of olives, my cucumber. I got cucumber, tomatoes, onion, olives, and broccoli. That's going to be my meal today. I got to go take a shower. So I got to go put this back, but I don't have any more tape to tape this up. It's not, it's the boxes all falling apart. There's something else. These boxes are made so cheaply. Look at this. They put like a dot for glue. And it wears off in the heat. So it doesn't even protect the contents. The fuck? And then once that falls apart, the whole box comes apart. The fuck? See, they want it to get damaged. So you have to go and buy another one because of the money system. Let me tell you, I don't even have the money to go and buy the 2 rear ones because I had to pay for a homeless person's boots and pants and shirt. And he needs underwear and socks. I can't afford that. Oh, but he can afford to smoke and drink instead of buy himself a pair of boots. And I'm sure people give him money. And then he says he has insurance, so he should be getting, if he has insurance, he should be getting his SSI. Where's his money going? Whatever amount of money he gets. That's what I'm suffering for everybody in their flesh. The pleasure and the sex. Go fuck yourselves, man. Go fuck yourselves. All of you. Goodbye. Slow connection. Go fuck yourself.